Now imagine, here in Britain, being able to sit back and sip a glass of wine from grapes you've grown just outside your own back door in a city centre.
Howard Johnson has been to meet a group of gardeners who've done just that.
When you think of the world's quality wine growing regions, what springs to mind? Perhaps the rolling hills and villas of Tuscany, or maybe the hazy vineyards of California's Napa Valley.
But how about the congested streets of South London? Well, now a new cooperative known as the Urban Wine Company is hoping to put the capital on the wine growing map. And it's starting here with a variety called Chateautotea.
Wine enthusiasts can join the scheme by contributing homegrown grapes to an annual harvest. Members are rewarded with their own bottle, while any surplus will be sold to local off-licences and restaurants. So not your typical setting for growing grapes, but co-op member Jane Reed insists her south-facing garden provides the perfect conditions for a healthy vine. She says growing her own also helps her to save money.
Wine is expensive. You have to pay an awful lot of tax. And it's fun. It gets you outside. It's actually quite intensive work, so it's good exercise as well, a couple of times a year when you're pruning.
Once the grapes ripen, they're taken to a vineyard just outside London, where they are pressed and bottled. The founder of the Urban Wine Company says London has the perfect microclimate for wine production.
Urban areas are suitable for grape growing because they're much warmer than rural areas. That's largely because there's loads of concrete around and it warms up in the day and doesn't cool down at night. Those areas, urban areas, are also suitable because they're densely packed with community members who want to get involved with not just drinking but also growing grapes as well.
So how does the urban wine taste? We put it to the test on the streets of Tooting.
And this was grown in someone's back garden, in Tooting.
What do you think of it?
Not bad.
Better than I'd expect it to be.
Yeah, it's okay actually, not too bad. Sweet, fruity, but probably good after you've had a few bottles of other stuff beforehand.
That's quite nice. Yeah, it's not too sweet, but it's sweet, but it's nice, yeah.
The scheme is slowly filling up with members, with more than 100 growers on the books. It's hoping if the idea catches on, bottles of English city wine could become a common sight on our supermarket shelves. Howard Johnson, BBC News.
Right, in a moment we're going to have a look through today's papers with former editor of the News of the World.